Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, is brought to you by RockAuto.com. All the parts your car will ever need. Jeffrey's Performance, offering the highest quality in UTV builds and performance upgrade installs. Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever. And by Oil Undercoating, the official oil-based rust prevention system.
You are cruising along with Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, and this is my buddy Danny Agosta from Steele Rubber Products. Danny, we've seen how Steele Rubber makes rubber seals for everything from RVs to boats to fire trucks, and most of your market, though, is classic cars. Guys that are hot rodding out there, maybe restoring a car or building one. So what kind of questions do you get from the folks that are doing a car like that?
Most people question is, what fits my car? And for people who are restoring a classic, we have a great tool where you can actually find the parts that fit your car by the year, make, model, and body style. So our website, you can go on there and search, everything will come up, and then we also have catalogs that are year, make, model, and style specific.
And that is what blows me away. I've been to your facility and I see somebody calls you up or hits you up online and says, I've got a 67 Camaro, what do you have for my car? And you actually print a catalog specifically for them, with everything they need from nose to tail on their vehicle.
We print them on demand. So if you know, Tri-5s have several different body styles. If you have a two-door sedan, we have a catalog that's just for the two-door sedan. You don't have to worry about hardtop parts, convertibles, four doors, or anything like that.
What are some of the biggest problems you're trying to solve for folks that are building classic cars?
So for something like this, 29 that maybe didn't have any seals on it from the factory, or it's chopped and you're trying to refit your glass, we have a huge universal line that you can find all the parts for your glass, your doors, trunks, and all the window fuzzies for around the glass.
And for this one in particular, now this had no seals around the entire vehicle, but some rattling with the windows, like you said. So we pulled off the door sill. What's the procedure here to figure out what we need for the car?
So if you're looking for something for your belt line or window felts, you give us a call and we know exactly what you need. We've got all these parts here in a little sample pack. You can dump them out and find out which one fits the best. And we have some that are made with metal in them that get riveted on or screwed on, some that have peel and stick, and we found that this one with the peel and stick fits best for this application.
Yeah, we did a little recon beforehand and found that that's the one that fits best. I like these though, because you see with the metal there, you can actually put a bolt right through that and the thing's not going to go anywhere.
Absolutely.
You can say the same thing with the glue and the 3M adhesive as well. That stuff's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it holds really well. Cool. And the adhesive that we have on the back of this is 3M also. This is a real simple peel and stick application.
And it comes in a big roll like that, but we pre-cut it just for demonstration purposes here. It's real easy to do though. You cut it at both ends, so it fits.
I mean, it's as simple as putting a piece of tape on. I mean, it's peel and stick. And this adhesive, like I said, holds really well and will actually cure even stronger over the next 72 hours.
Yeah, how long do I need to let this sit before I run out in the rain?
Yeah, so, I would let it sit for a day at least. But I mean, you can see that's stuck on there. It's not going anywhere. I could peel it off if I wanted to, but over the next several hours, it's going to hold even stronger.
And that's a pretty routine application. When you're customizing a vehicle, though, you're putting maybe something different, a headlight that didn't come with it, or in this case, the mirrors that maybe weren't original, and you're going to look for mounting pads and that sort of thing. Those are hard to find. If there's some kind of strip rubber, what can you offer?
So we do offer a selection of weather stripping that you can put and make a custom mounting pad, and those can be found in our catalog, different types here, and we happen to have a piece with us that will fit right on the license plate.
And that is something I looked at on this vehicle. We were talking about this piece, and even in my vehicle, it's a 2017, and I still get so paranoid that this license plate frame is going to cut into it. You're going to have dirt, and you can take a look. When we took this one off, look what was underneath. It was dirty. It was a little bit scratched up. It was pretty much a mess. And there's a simple step to fix all that, and Steele Rubber's got that solution.
Yeah, so this is a license plate cover, but I mean, you can imagine this being any sort of piece of trim, whether it be a headlight bezel or some other piece, but this piece of trim goes right on the edge here and just clips right onto the side.
And would you glue that as well, or does it just stay on like it is?
So you can decide for the application. I would probably end up coming back and gluing this on. We have a glue that you'd want to use, a 3M weather strip adhesive, and then also a Loctite to glue the two ends together. I mean, there's lots of 60s cars that have all kinds of chrome on the side. This can go on that. We have different shapes that would fit different applications. But anytime you're putting metal onto your paint, there's kind of a cringy feeling that that's just going to cause a whole bunch of havoc under there.
No doubt. How does the rubber from Steele Rubber compare to OEM rubber that was originally on these vehicles?
So we use a 100% EPDM rubber. So it's very long lasting as far as UV protectant, ozone protectant, and originally it wasn't EPDM rubber. That's why it degrades so fast. Mopar actually used an EPDM rubber in the 60s, and if you look at it, some of their rubber parts look brand new. That's the same as ours. We have parts on cars for decades and decades, and they still look brand new.
It's amazing how much just a simple piece of trim can do for a vehicle, both for looks and to protect it for the future.
Absolutely.
Very cool. You can see what they have for your vehicle at steelrubber.com. And we will see you right after this here on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings.